Hello, my name is Scott Boughton. I wanted to share my experience as part of the Westbridge Technologies team and the development process of the Valora app. The Valora app was a financial management dashboard to help assist users with budgeting and growing financial wealth, an app that would help track personal income and expenses across savings, checking, credit, and investment accounts. Our first sprint, we created a kind of a overview screen, a way to help budget or track actions, a way to upload receipts, an investment page to help trend stocks, and then a settings page to help configure all these things. What worked well, this first iteration, our team all of us worked on different pages, and it was kind of different vibe or dealings between everyone kind of doing their own thing. And so that week, we decided to assign roles across different pages and do a better job of getting a more cohesive app. The agile process of us reviewing and reiterating every week, having the daily scrums where we did it a couple times a week, those were very fun and insightful. And I learned how to work as a team and do these small sprints or tasks, check in with the team, get feedback, get guidance. I felt it was very productive. And that was probably my favorite thing I've learned from this whole agile experience. And the ability to make wireframes and show thoughts out on a page, I think is very helpful in my current line of work. After this first sprint, we added a login page and we added some logo and kind of cleaned up the interface a little bit better, added a navigation bar to have a more consistency between our pages. The third sprint, we added some color. We didn't change too many things between the themes, but made it a little bit better. Fourth sprint, the same thing. We added a little bit more. On this one, the navigation buttons had a little bar underneath it so you can tell what page you were. We added background colors and made things a little bit more friendly and themed across the page. In our final sprint, we took that one more step and we didn't really like the background colors, so we cleaned that up, and then we added these consistent app bars across the top to tell us what page we were at, and we also added navigation on that final page. We can click sign in and we can actually interact with the app. Tools, finance, settings, we can log out. I think this was very helpful to be able to interact with the app and showcase how it works to make sure we weren't stuck on a certain page. One of the things actually was, do we need to log out? We talked about it. Let's add a log out button then. So now we can log back out. Future things, what would we add next? Settings page would be the next on the sprint. We'd have to build out the profile and the biometrics page, all these pages where all these arrows go to allow a user to actually interact and set these settings. That would allow the app to be fully complete. In the current prototype, it was just testing our 5 basic screens, well, 6 if you count the login page, and how those things interconnect and do they make sense with the flow and feel. Then we get in the more technical background of how do we make these settings work and get these screens developed. One of the issues is we didn't have enough sprints to build out these extra pages. We don't have a menu for selecting what language or prototype concepts of the light and dark themes. On future iterations, those would have to be built out, and that would allow us better user experience. They'll be able to adjust their settings that they want. And the solution is to sit down and design what those pages look like and add them into this mock-up. I could see us having other pages instead of just these 6. We have like 20 that cover all these different settings options, how they look and how they interact together. That would fully complete the app. And then we can go into building the actual backend support to make the app function. That is the Valora app and my experience developing it in an agile process. I thought it was a very fun and interesting way to do projects, and I learned a lot from taking those little sprints and reevaluating and setting those weekly goals. Helped us keep a focus, and it helped us be very productive with the time we had. And that's Valora. Thank you.